Hello all, it's Jenna Correa. So we're in a series on creating a first person science of reproduction. And we've been speaking of a woman used in surrogacy who in a sudden moment realized that the nurse and all those around her in the surrogacy process viewed her as trash, not as a saint giving the gift of life. So we've asked her to notice if there's a felt sense of all about that experience in her body, maybe in her throat, her chest, or her belly. And let's say what the felt sense of all about that experience is in the chest. It's like a crater. And she says it's like something landed on me from outer space in my chest and created a crater. So we would then do something that sounds very strange. We would say hello to the felt sense. And I'm going to talk another time about that process of saying hello. It sounds like a very small thing. It's huge. Saying hello to the felt sense and then beginning a relationship with that felt meaning in the body. And to begin a relationship, you have to take some time with it. So it's not going to be standing up on the run. No, I as the listener will invite her to find a way to sit down with that crater in her chest. Sit down and begin a relationship with it. So saying hello and perhaps finding out its name. Maybe its name is crater. And then she's going to spend time with it in a particular way. And this is the crucial thing here. The way you spend time with it is with an attitude of acceptance, accepting whatever comes, non-judgment, judging her and her experience and all parts of her who show up with just no judgment, acceptance, non-judgment, compassion, and interested curiosity. If you're interested and curious about what shows up in you, there's no way you can be judgmental of it. You just can't be a judgment machine when you're interested and curious. What is this the story that this place in me has to tell? Now, and compassion is absolutely essential in towards whatever shows up. And so the listener, say that's me in this case, the listener must have that attitude and bring it to the woman, and the woman herself must have that attitude towards herself. Compassion, acceptance for everything that shows up in the coming experience. So one thing that is incredibly astonishing to me is that there is knowledge that can now emerge from the woman who has been used in surrogacy. It's new knowledge. This knowledge cannot be born without compassion, without acceptance and non-judgment. And I say born because it seems this is a knowledge that is not manufactured. It is not assembled. It's not an industrial process, the bringing forth of this kind of knowledge. It feels very much midwifed, the way a midwife is with the woman. She's not above the woman pretending that she's giving birth, the way obstetricians sometimes do. No, she's with the woman and helping the woman to bring forth her knowledge by catching it and by creating the right atmosphere. And it's an atmosphere of compassion, love, acceptance, non-judgment. You know, this is mind-blowing. I don't know if your mind is blown, but mine is blown. This is a very different kind of knowledge that cannot exist without compassion. It cannot show its face. It cannot reveal itself without the presence of compassion, acceptance, and non-judgment. So we'll go on in the next video. And in the meantime, please subscribe or like or any of that good stuff. Thanks for tuning in.